Namaste dosto. Welcome to my YouTube channel called Audi Manufacturing. So today we are going to discuss on a topic called Product Realization Clause number 7. दोस्तों आपको तो सभी लोग को ये पता है कि clause number 7 is one of the biggest clause of ISO 13485-2016 standard. Hence, I am not going to discuss or I am not going to cover all the subclause in today's single lecture. Ratherly, I am going to split clause number 7 into various lectures based on their respective subclauses. So let's start today's lecture. So subclause 7.1, which is planning of product realization. The organization shall plan and develop the process needed for product realization. Planning of product realization shall be consistent with the requirements of the other processes of the quality management system. So दोस्तों what do you mean by this? तो ये बोल रहा है सब क्लॉजेस की जो कंपनी होती हैं, जो ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, उनको प्लान करना है और उनको डेवलप करना है विच इज़ रिक्वायर्ड फॉर द प्रोसेस इन्वॉल्व इन द प्रोडक्ट रियलाइजेशन. मीन्स व्हेन आई से द वर्ड प्रोडक्ट रियलाइजेशन इट मीन्स जो आपका जो प्रोडक्ट है, आपका जो मेडिकल डिवाइस है, जो आईवीडी है, राइट, उसको आप मार्केट में कैसे प्लेस करते हैं, राइट, फ्रॉम इनिशियल फेज टू द फाइनल फेज. ऐसे आप कौन से पाथवे को फॉलो करोगे? लाइक अगर मुझे RT-PCR प्रोडक्ट को डेवलप करना है, ओके, सो मेरा सबसे पहला स्टेप क्या रहेगा? राइट, फ्रॉम डिजाइनिंग टिल टेस्टिंग देन इवैल्यूएशन एंड सो ऑन. So this is mean by product relation. How to understand your product before delivering it to the customer. How to realize, like how to launch your product, how to design your product, how to validate your product, right? So these are the things, right? For example, so all this document or the procedure which is plan and development needed for the product realization should be in sync with the requirement drafted in your quality manual or as per the quality management system. The organization shall document one or more processes for the risk management in product realization. The record of the risk management activities shall be maintained. So दोस्तों क्या होता है, जो product realization जो phase होता है ना, it is very crucial for any organization. So definitely whenever you design any product, the risk mapping should be done as per the 14971 standard. Hence, whatever the risk which you are going to do, you need to keep in mind that there should be and document evidence available at any given point of time, right? So I hope this is easily understandable. 7.1. In planning the product realization, the organization shall determine the following as appropriate. सो दोस्तों जब भी मुझे प्रोडक्ट रिलेशन को प्लान करना है ना, मैं एज अ ओनर ऑफ माई कंपनी आई नीड टू कीप इन माइंड 4 रिक्वायरमेंट्स विच इज 7.1A, 7.1B, 7.1C एंड 7.1D रिस्पेक्टिवली. 7.1A क्या बोलता है माई फ्रेंड्स? द क्वालिटी ऑब्जेक्टिव्स एंड द रिक्वायरमेंट फॉर द प्रोडक्ट, राइट? सो वेन एवर आई एम गोइंग टू प्लान अ प्रोडक्ट रिलेशन आई शुड कीप इन माइंड व्हाट इज माई क्वालिटी ऑब्जेक्टिव्स of my company, which is aligned as per the quality policy. What is the requirement for the product? Like what my product is going to fulfill the requirement when it is going to be placed into the market. During the planning, organization shall also need to establish the processes and the documents and to provide resources specific to the product, including infrastructure and work environment. So organization को प्रोसीजर सेटअप करना है एंड दे नीड टू मेक अ प्रोसेस इन सच अ वे दैट whenever you are going to make a product, the resource should be in place, right? Such as the infrastructure and the work environment, right? During the planning the product realization, organization should also require verification, validation, monitoring, measurement, inspection and test handling, storage, distribution, traceability activity specific to a product together with the criteria for the product acceptance. So दोस्तों जब आप कोई भी प्रोडक्ट जब आप डिजाइन फेज में जब बनाते हैं, राइट, सो ड्यूरिंग द डिजाइन फेज वेरिफिकेशन का रिक्वायरमेंट होता है, लाइक डिजाइन इनपुट वर्सेस डिजाइन आउटपुट. The moment you do the verification, then the requirement comes for the validation, where you validate your product against the customer needs. During these processes, you need to monitor a certain requirement. Monitor, let's say, in terms of the temperature or the average. Measurement, let's say, in terms of the volume, in terms of physical checks or whatever. This entire process should also comprise of the QC testing and all those things. How we handle during the inventory, how we transfer the goods from production to stores or from production to finished good, all those things. And there should be a traceability activity, like there should be a proper numbering systems, labelings and all those things. So all this processes, whichever is set in order to meet your product realization, should also have some kind of acceptance criteria. I hope this is clear, my friends. 7.1 D. Record needed to provide evidences that the realization process and resulting product meets the requirement. The output of this planning shall be documented in form suitable of the organization methods operations. So I hope today's lecture was very simple and easy to understand. Please do like my video, comment on my video, subscribe and share in your network. This will help me in bringing such more videos and will gain my confidence as the subscriber goes increase. Till then, thank you, take care, bye bye.